Testing, testing. There we go. Okay, cool. Hi. My bad. Hey there, see here. Can't hear it. Yeah, I fixed it now. There we go. PS5 leaks? Yeah. No, no price yet. Let me know whenever y'all can hear this. Mike, okay. There we go. Yeah, I've been messing with my setup, and whenever I unplug anything, I have to like refix everything. So hi, how's it going, everybody? Um, I love your sponsored video. Yeah, that was yeah, I love your sponsored videos video. Yeah, that was good. How's everybody doing today? Pretty good. More fake news. What's up, Dreamcast guy? Avengers is looking horrible. Performance sucks. Gameplay sucks. Characters look like knockoffs of the movies. Main character nobody wanted. Imagine Halo being delayed. Yeah, so what we're going to look at today is actually some leaks from PlayStation 5. And PlayStation 5 sounds like it may be having some problems. We're going to talk about that in a second, though. Just for a bit, impromptu, I want to talk to y'all about, here, let me turn on some Avengers gameplay. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, now we pull chat back up. So anybody actually played the Avengers beta this weekend? Has anybody else tried it yet? Hey there, Blue X. Make sure my sound's all right. There we go. Should not expect MCU actors in a video game. I don't think anybody's expecting the MCU actors. The weird thing, so I already see people defending this a lot. I see a lot of people being like, actually, Avengers is supposed to be bad. But a lot of people have actually been saying the Avengers game isn't that bad if you're not expecting an Avengers game. Like, if you were going into this expecting it to be like exciting and cool and, you know, not just beating up guys in suits, that's not what this game is. As long as they have the skins. I think you're joking around, Spider Drew. I don't think that Avengers looks very good, but I think this is the second weekend of the beta now. The beta is actually going on right now, and I think more people are playing it, and even more people are kind of shocked. I tried the beta. I was not impressed. I'm going back to Dragon Quest XI, says Johnny Rosado. How's Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk's good. Tony Hawk's good. So, let's look at this. I want to look at this this article. I don't think I believe this. I don't think I believe this. Hey, Kimmerix Project. That's my good buddy Evan. I do like the Hulk gameplay. Hulk is like King Kong. It's a realistic Lego Marvel game, says Gamer Dude. It kind of is. I'd prefer an open world Iron Man game. Yeah, I guess that's my thing, is that, like, with the Avengers game, my biggest issue with the Avengers game is that I don't think it's fun. I just think that my biggest thing is that, like, I like... The big thing I think is, above everything else in games, above graphics, above art style, above music, you just want the game to be fun, right? Like, everybody just wants the game to be fun. You want, like, 2 minutes after playing, you're having a good time. When you're not playing, you're imagining playing, right? That's like the thing with video games. I don't think that the Marvel Avengers game does that. You know, we'll see what the total game is like. Obviously, the biggest problem with a lot of these games as a service projects is that they're not supposed to be like fun at launch. They're supposed to be like interesting over time. The Warzone missions are so lazy, says One Punch Man. Yeah. Every one of so many of the Warzone missions feel recycled. It's like, you're in a town, and then you find a secret base, and now you're here, and you go down to a basement, and it's another secret base. This rumor is false. Okay. Oops. let's not look at that one. Let's look at the Game Rant one. Let me see if they have the source listed here. Like, see if they have the. Let's see if these tweets still exist. Oh, not that. I'm trying to find the actual tweets. Where? Show me the sources. Dusk Golem PS5. Twitter. Ruffle might just super chat at $2 and says, with me, as long as the PS5 run games is... yeah, it's okay with me as long as it has the PS5 run games at 60 frames a second. A publisher announced on Twitter that PlayStation 5 can do native 4K and 65 to 75 frames per second unoptimized, says Console Thumbs. That's very interesting. Screw 4K, they need to have 120 hertz to 144 hertz. Yeah, I guess that's my biggest thing is the more I've... the guy said already that he admitted that it wasn't true. Hey, iPad Mail... I believe you. I believe you, iPad Mail. Do you... I'm trying to find those specific tweets. So I've seen everybody quoting this. I've even had some people ask why I didn't make a video about it. But let's look at this. We're going to look at this article, and then we're going to dig into it ourselves and see how this works. Because I've heard a lot of people saying that this is wrong. And that's the reason that I didn't make a video on it. I've heard that the quotes are out of context. I've heard that it doesn't actually make sense. What do you think the PS5 home screen will be like? I bet that the PlayStation 5 home screen is going to be probably almost exactly like the PS4 home screen. Like the PS4 home screen, like if you look at the PS3 dashboard. Oh, let's see, PS3 dashboard. So look at the PS3 dashboard. Super crisp and clean, but obviously the main thing people hated was that it was laggy. And then you jump to the PS4 dashboard, it was pretty much just a refinement. Bigger buttons, faster load times, it was just a streamlining. I would bet the PlayStation 5 is going to be like this, but maybe put a NAC 3 right there. 1440p is the in-between is for me, yeah, I think the article is over-exaggerated. Yeah, so this is the big thing, is that the reason I haven't talked about this in a video is because... Let's read the article. Let's look at the article first, all right? The PlayStation 5 version of Resident Evil Village may have some performance issues. It's been suggested by a prominent horror game insider. The issues with the game, which is also called Resident Evil 8 by fans... I love that they have to say that, since technically we're not supposed to call it Resident Evil 8... could apparently be seen in the Resident Evil Village announcement trailer in June. In a post on Reset Era, noted horror game game insider Aesthetic Gamer or Dusk Golem revealed that Resident Evil 8 has terrible performance or terrible frame rate. Okay, how do I... Okay, I don't want to see that. I want to see the actual post. The rumor will be concerning for fans excited to see the multi-platform title really push the PS5's hardware. Another Aesthetic Gainer Dusk Golem leak from June revealed that the Resident Evil 8 development team was aiming for a stable 60 frames a second. The leak told fans not to be concerned, as the trailer was running weirdly during the PlayStation 5 reveal stream. I wish I could see this. Let's see if I can find this Dusk Golem PS5 Reset Era. I hate Reset Era, but let's see. Okay, so we're going to look at... Now we finally found the source here, folks. Let's see here. Let me look at this. Sounds a lot like speculation to make an article. Yeah, Lazy Labyrinth, I totally agree. What are you having for dinner tonight? I'm probably going to have some spinach pizza. I want Siphon Filter. I agree, Lazy Lombax. I feel the PlayStation 5 can run PS4 games 1080p 120 frames a second. I would like that. I would definitely enjoy like super ultra lightning fast like PlayStation 4 games would be cool by me. All right. I'm here on the scum website Reset Era. This website sucks. A lot of the people here suck, but let's take a look. This is the source You've probably seen like a million freaking things about this week, but this is apparently the source of everybody saying the PlayStation 5 is having development problems. Like games are running bad on it. It's too early to judge performance until the console in our hands. Don't you agree? Yes, absolutely. The Last of Us followers in chat, that's such a great point. He says, it's too early to judge performance until we have the console in our hands. Don't you agree, mate? Yes. Let's just take a second here. Have y'all ever looked at some of the early development stuff of God of War, Kratos, Swim? So in the earlier versions of God of War on PS4, they actually talked about the fact, and I guess they never released the pictures of it, but in the original version of God of War on PS4, you were going to be able to swim. And they did that because like they didn't know about doing the boats. They weren't sure how much time they needed to they weren't sure how well to do it. So the game God of War on PS4, which we all know and love, it changed a lot over time. I think it's difficult to judge a game before it's out, before it's even revealed. It's hard to say that these leaks are real. They definitely seem false. Lazy Lombax just super chatted $3. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Van City just super chatted. Van City 92 super chatted $5 and said, go to PlayStation Universe Twitter. They did a story on it posted 7 hours ago. Thank you, Van City. I'm actually going to look at that right now. PlayStation Universe. PlayStation Universe. Oh, here, let me Google it. PlayStation Universe Twitter. Boom. Let's see. 7 hours ago. Gotta go through all these posts. Swimming would have been weird. Yeah, so the whole thing behind it, though, was that originally they thought that would be the easiest way to get around because Kratos could swim fast. Kratos is like 99% biceps. Kratos was going to jump in the water, and they said that in the earlier version, they weren't sure how to make Atreus, you know, your son, go with you. So they had all sorts of like magnetizing to you stuff. And it never quite worked. Atreus didn't know how to swim. He'd walk on the bottom of the water. And that's part of the reason that they invented the boat. They invented the boat because they wanted to try and have a way for them to have more conversations, put in more jokes, give us time between the combat in God of War. It's difficult to judge a game before it's released. Not even just performance-wise, but a lot of times it's difficult to judge a game because there's so many things that are being finished right up until it releases. This is Xbox guys damage controlling PlayStation 5 again because the precious Halo game got delayed. Okay, I do want to look at this though. Somebody was saying that there is... Oh. I'm trying to find that specific post you were super chatted about here. Last of Us, Sam Splinter. Let's see here. They did a story posted 7 hours ago. I don't see it. I'm trying to dig to the truth here. Maybe this is it. Let's look at that. Ever played Hunt Down? I have not played Hunt Down. What is Hunt Down? Let me look at that. Hunt Down. I have no idea what this is. It's hockey hooligans. Okay, no, I don't know what that is. Okay. Thank you so much there, Cody, for subscribing. You just missed it? Missed it? Okay, I missed it. Thank you, chat. Let's see here. Vampire the Masquerade. Marvel. Last of Us. Oh, here it is. This is it right here. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. I saw the firefighter and I thought that this was like a Division League. Thank you, chat. Okay. This is it. Now gone from... Okay, perfect. Let's just take a second to take a drink. All right. Source. Ooh, ouch. They roasted him. Even in the title of the video, or in the title of the article, source is in quotes. Ooh. Source, who claimed that PlayStation 5 would struggle to do 4K, admits lack of knowledge now gone from reset era. Ooh. Hey Pickle, how's it going? Y'all know Jordan Fringe. Jordan Fringe has done stuff with me in the past. That's him in chat on his channel Pickle. Where's the mango juice? Thanks for streaming. It's been good. I'm just having a little bit of a Gatorade Zero today. I have never had Gatorade. Like, I started drinking Gatorade for the first time ever this year, and you know what? It's pretty good. I kind of like Gatorade. Okay, let's put that right there. Oops, now I can't read chat. Oh my god. The Cool Count just super chatted $2 and says, my wife says you deserve this more than me. I don't know about that. Somebody earlier also said that their wife said that I look good in pink. So thank you to everybody's wives who are watching, I guess. Okay. Let's look at this article. Thank you, by the way, for chat. Thank you, everybody in chat who directed me to this. I think we figured it out. Let's look. Yesterday, you might have seen a rumor piece we ran suggested an industry insider who suggested that for developers, achieving 4K resolution on PlayStation 5 is a struggle. Now the source of this rumor, a Reset Era user by the name of Dusk Golem, who has previously and accurately leaked some details of Resident Evil Village, is now saying he is not educated enough to know the specifics and has found himself on the business end of some callouts from more informed members of the development community. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well. That Dusk guy who started the fake 4K stuff has been sacked as a mod on Reset Era and Threadlocked. Admitted he started it to even things up after bad Xbox news. Oh my god, you guys were right. Y'all were right. The people in chat who said that he leaked it just to try and get back at PlayStation to even out against Xbox, who were right. Dreamcast guy, can we play some Rogue Company? Yeah, maybe I'll do some Rogue Company at some time. I think Gatorade is bad for you. It's just meant for working out. Is it? I have no idea. Let's see here. Guy who doesn't know about stuff gets called out. He's been Nate the hated. True. Okay. So I want to look at this specifically here. This is so bizarre. So you guys know I've made Dusk Golem videos. I've talked about Dusk Golem. If you actually look at my channel, like some of my videos, stuff when I'm talking about the Resident Evil leaks, a lot of the early Resident Evil 8 leaks were this guy. Dang. Okay. I want to look at the specific screenshots here. Is this even true? What versions of the dev kit SDK, which is like, what's SDK? That's system data computing. What website is this? I meant to link my friends. Hey there, Destiny FOMO. How's it going? Xbox supporters are just plain toxic. Yeah. So this is very bizarre still. Drink seltzer. Xbox wins again, baby. Okay, so the website. So this source right here, we're looking at PlayStationUniverse.com. Here, what I'll do is I'll bring this down so you can see. You can't even see the name of their website because they have all these stupid ads all over it. But this is the name, PSU right here, PlayStationUniverse.com. But let's look at this again here. I really respect how humble you are. Thanks, man. Thanks. I think being humble is easy. You know, I think like being humble is just not being an asshole. Let's see. Is this even true? What versions of the dev kit, SDK, and Capcom Engine codebase is this referring to? What's the actual bottleneck? Memory bandwidth, cache misses, ROP, IO. What does fake 4K mean? Unfortunately, I'm not educated enough to know the specifics, though by fake 4K, I mainly mean what people expect with games running at 1440p, 1600p, internally using techniques to be 4K. However, I'm just passing stuff I've heard along from people working on games for both platforms. That's really strange. This this sounds wrong. Like you can see him trying to backtrack, but this is really weird because he's basically saying here, if you really just like parse this out, this is super bizarre because he's basically saying, I'm getting leaks from the Xbox team for Resident Evil 8 and the people working on the PlayStation 5 port of Resident Evil 5, because let's face it, it's being built on PCs. And he's trying to claim that the Xbox version is just better across the board. This is really bad. This is, ooh. We're all simping. Yeah, this is the simp. This is the simp thread or simp stream. Dang, 400 people watching already. Hello, everybody. It's made up. He admitted it. I know a Dragon Slayer. I know that he's already backtracked it. I wanted to look at all the information though. I want to look at all the information and then look at some other PlayStation 5 leaks. Same engine that ran flawlessly at 60 frames a second on PS4 Pro. Yeah, exactly. I commend you for your honesty. Do you often repeat words and phrases you can't verify or don't actually understand? Or is this something you do in real life as well or just on social media? Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn. He just roasted Dusk Golem to death. Oh my God. I need to put a picture of frickin' Joan of Arc getting roasted in the corner here. Joan of Arc roasted, baby. All right. This is Dusk Golem. This is Dusk Golem being absolutely lit up right here. Oh my, I sure hope I don't get absolutely roasted for my lies about the PlayStation 5. Jesus, save me as I do fake leaks. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so funny to me. Okay, back to there we go. Jesus Christ, this Matt guy. I think I'm going to follow that Matt guy. That's really good. Fake 4Ks means the device generates 4K resolution using checkerboard and the law of probability to fill up the missing pixels. True 4K individually generates all the pixels. Closed for review, so I'm curious to see what the state will be once they reopen. Still, the fact that Dusk peddled that rumor because Xbox was receiving too much negativity on the internet over the past week is just incredible to me. Wait, what? I purposely ignored that thread, but can I get a link? Ooh. So that's the weirdest part of the backtracking is like, this guy was a moderator on Reset Era. That's tough. You know, that's not just something that's like instantaneous. That definitely took time. By the way, Destiny FOMO, let me make you a mod in chat. Destiny FOMO, she's legit. She's helped me with some stuff in the past. There we go. Destiny FOMO, you're a moderator. The guy worked on the PlayStation 5. Oh, yeah. That Matt guy worked on the PlayStation 5 architecture. Oh. This is like an actual PlayStation 5 developer. Like, not even a game developer. He actually made the PlayStation 5. What if Dusk Golem is Phil Spencer? Ooh. That would be the true play. All right. Did y'all see that Dusk Revelation post? Oh, that's pretty fucked up. Just read that since I'd had the thread on ignore. I still can't believe the reading from Dusk was too one-sided. What kind of argument is that? It's literally unbelievable what people will do for attention and virtual reputation. This is bizarre. Put some eyeball emojis right here. Dang. Dusk Golem, rest in peace, bro. Been playing Hellpoint personally. I do enjoy it, but it's not without a few problems. He doesn't work at PlayStation anymore. Oh. Those screenshots are from crappy Reset Era. True. I think the reason people quote Reset Era so much is because, let's just face it, a lot of people at Reset Era are reputable, but they're weirdos. It's kind of people in real life who don't know how to talk to people. They're kind of like isolated individuals, which nothing wrong with that. But when you make like a cloister, like you have to be like, you have to have a certain amount of clout to even post on Recent Era. I think I'm probably banned from Recent Era. If I remember correctly, anybody who insulted the ending or Abby in Last of Us 2 got permabanned. Thank you, Ricky. Just did a $1 super chat. Thanks so much there, Ricky. Dreamcast guy, will you make a follow-up investigation video on Dusk Golem? You know, I might do that, Dervo. That's actually a really good idea. Dang, somebody subscribe us today. All right. I wanted to look. Wasn't there another PlayStation 5 leak this week? I seem to recall the I didn't make a video about it, but the black PS5 controller. I tweeted this out, but somebody leaked it. Let me put the actual. Everybody's like got CG mock-ups, but this is the actual picture. And it's kind of bizarre because, honestly, like, it has white buttons. Oh my gosh, that is super HD. There we go. So this is actually from a factory. There's multiple angles. You can see that 99% chance this is real. If it's fake, it's the most realistic and overly investigated fake ever. But look at that. The white buttons look really weird. I'm going to get the black controller. Yeah, it sucks. I'm not prepared. It looks odd with the white buttons. Yeah, so I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I think that I think I have PlayStation 5. Let's see here. Let me grab some random controllers. Let's grab some random controllers here. Okay. So, normally when you have a light controller and you go for dark buttons, let me make myself bigger on here. Okay. So this is my, what do they call this? 8-bit dough. 8-bit doughs are super good. I love mine a lot. I play with this a bunch. Rechargeable internal battery, yada, 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 yada. It seems like a lot of times if you're doing a light controller and you try and have dark buttons, it kind of works. Trying to do the opposite looks weird. So you can see here's like, this is the see-through blue PlayStation 4 controller. You can see it's actually transparent. Black on black, or in this case, dark blue on black. It looks a little bit better than this. It just looks, something about that just looks weird. The white on black is a little bit weird. Fake 4K LMAO. The PS5 will be doing 8K. Do you really think that the PlayStation 5? Do you really think that the PlayStation 5 is going to do 8K there? Hey, Crash Fistfight, thanks so much there for being a new member. I'm going to be working on some special emoticons soon. I'm going to make it where if you're a member of the channel, I want to make it where becoming a member of the channel will be like $1. And it'll be if anybody wants to become a member, they can become a member. And I want to make it so that everybody can become a member if they want. And then I'm going to make it where you can post custom emojis in my chat, and I want to make it little dumpster fires. I think it'd be cool to have little dumpster fires, and then I want to have like a little PlayStation logo, like a Nintendo logo, and an Xbox logo. So if you just feel like spamming in chat for fun, you can like spam, you know, PlayStation logos or something for fun. But let's look at something that it's a little bit darker. In my experience, like I think if you're going bright, you go dark buttons, but if you go dark, you still go dark buttons. It looks weird to have this black on white. It looks a little bit weird. This is still in a factory. There is a chance that this isn't complete. Maybe for a certification or for testing. They're still testing stuff. This is just one picture. It's very difficult to tell like what this finalized thing will be like. But if that's what the PlayStation 5 controller is actually going to look like, Like kind of funny dumpster fire. Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is my dumpster fire T-shirts I have. So I kind of want to have little dumpster fire emojis. Let me resize myself here. There we go. Two PS5 dual controllers have now been certified in Taiwan. This includes the white model and the recently leaked black DualSense model. You can take a look at the certification on the official site. It seems that leaked photos from earlier this week are actually part of the certification process. If you click the equipment photos, you can see this listing. So this is definitely real then. This is 100%. This is the real certification. Or I guess what I should say is that this is really what PlayStation has given to be certified. So maybe they're still going to be finishing stuff. Maybe this is a dummy unit, but yeah. That was a fun t-shirt to make. Yeah, this was created by Evan Kimmerich's project. He did it perfectly on the first try. I went to Evan and I was like, hey, I want to make dumpster fire t-shirts. And he's such a good artist. This was literally the first draft. He drew this and went, how's that? I went, great, put it on a shirt. Have you put out your predictions on the PlayStation 5 yet? So, the more I hear about the PlayStation 5, I still 100% believe the PlayStation 5 is probably going to be... I honestly think it's probably going to be $600. I really think that it's going to be $600. And I say that because it's just such an expensive console to produce. And the more expensive a console is to make, the more you have to put it on the price check, more on the pricing end. Like, no matter what, a game console makers always lose a little bit of money. You always lose a little bit of money. Like, no matter what you're making, whether it's the Xbox 360, the Nintendo Switch is profitable, but like even VR headsets a lot of times lose money. But I think the PlayStation 5 is probably going to be $600. If it is $500, they're burning a lot of money. All right. Oh, here's that other tweet. A lot of people in chat were talking about the Quantum Error. So who are Quantum Error? Is Quantum Error a developer? Cosmic Horror first-person shooter. Oh, okay. So these are actual PlayStation 5 game developers. Actual PlayStation 5 game developers. This was their official reply. A corridor shooter is struggling to get 4K 30 frames a second on PlayStation 5. It's trying to get 4K, which means downgrade, etc. to optimize. Not sure where this quote comes from, but it didn't come from us. Quantum Error is currently running at 10K, what am I talking about? 4K 65 to 70 frames per second unoptimized. We will be hitting our goal of 4K 60 frames a second, and there will be much more than just corridors. LOL crying emoji. Oof. $500. $500 is my cap. Oh, interesting. Do you think that VR will ever go mainstream? PlayStation 4 didn't lose money. Yes, it did, Anthony. So the PlayStation, what I'm saying is per console sold. Every console costs money to produce. Like, every console costs money. Like, you can just look at it. Let's see here. PS4 lost money per console sold. Sony will take a loss of $60 per console sold of the PlayStation 4. This happens all the time, though. This isn't a bad sign. Every console has this. It's not a big deal. The thing is that you sell your console for as cheap as possible because you make the money on software. So, like, every time you sell a game, well, let's here's a random book I'm reading. I don't know why. Here, I'll use my PSP. So, like, here's my Darth Vader PSP. Currently on my Darth Vader PSP, I have... Oh, what game do I have in here? I have Final Fantasy IV, The Complete Collection. Absolutely amazing game. They sold this thing for as cheap as humanly possible. They sell every single console for as cheap to the penny as they possibly can without basically making their accountants too mad, right? They don't want to light their own bank account on fire. Where they make that money back is Square Enix makes this game they sell this game for $40. $30 of that goes to Square Enix. $5 goes to like PlayStation for this game, and then like $5 goes to GameStop or whoever sold it. You know, like, so that's how it works, is that like most of the money goes to developers, which then pay like the people who made the game and the publisher, and then part of it goes to the console makers, or the what do you call this, platform holder. Stone Cold Slasher Gaming just super chatted $2, and he's also got a really good Bloodborne picture. And he said, I be Dimitri from Slovakia. I be loving you Yankees. Thanks so much there for the very confusing super chat. I'm probably not actually from Slovakia. I also have a Darth Vader PSP, but the UMD reader was defective. Yeah. I think all my PSPs still work. I think I have 3 PSPs. I have 2 PlayStation Vitas. I've got like 7 or 8. No, I have more than that. I probably have about 10 Game Boy Advances. Got 4 Game Boys. So I think that since the PlayStation 4 managed to be $400, I still think that PlayStation 5 might cost $600 or $500. Anthony, I don't know why. Anthony, you're literally arguing against Sony. You're telling me that cost $381. Like, this guy Anthony in chat is saying, PlayStation 4 cost $381 to produce. It's sold for $400. Anthony, these are the numbers, buddy. I put them right here. Here, let me read it to you, Anthony. According to Eurogamer's WordPlay sources, Sony took a loss of $60 per console. That means it cost $340 to make, Anthony. It's okay. I read it for you. What pricing model strategy was? Yeah. The Atari VCS is crazy. I've been hearing rumors that what is the Atari VCS price going to be? Price. Oh God, this is. Where's price? Here we go. Price. Oh God, I'm in their actual terrible website. An icon reimagined. That game's not really on here. Those controllers don't work. They look like they're badly 3D printed. That box is not plugged into anything. Okay. Let's see. Where's the storefront? Pre-order now. Oh my God. $400. What? $400. Wait, I can get it in tacky yellow? Oh, it only changes that? I can get it in wood, black, carbon gold all-in-one bundle. Pre-order from Walmart. I'm not going to pre-order this, my God. It's really suspicious when your console is about to come out and you still have 3D renderings of it. Like, these aren't photographs. You can't even bother to put a real shadow effect. Pre-order from Atari.com. God, your website runs like crap. This is so suspicious. VCS is trash. Yeah, no way would I buy that. That wood is $100 US. Stone Cold Slasher Gaming said, I be Dimitri. We need Mr. Trump 2020 to save us. Okay. The Intellivision Amico is better. Yeah, the Intellivision Amico, I'm still a little bit undecided on the Amico. Here, let me turn this light on. I realize my face is dark. Let me put this right here. There we go. Now I am properly lit. But what is it? Will you be on the Spawncast tonight? Yes. Have you heard of the Atari hotels? Yeah. The Atari hotels are crazy. The Intellivision Amico. Oh, God. How do I even not? Intellivision Amico. Oh, God. I'm butchering this. Look at that. Boom. No, Intellivision. What am I doing? Intellivision Amico. Boom. Look at that. Thank you, Google, for finishing my sentences. Oh, this is their
This is Kyle. He invented.
I don't want to watch your stupid hoverboard commercial. So these are like the games and stuff. Did that freeze frame? Now that looks like a cell phone game. That looks like a cell phone game. That's a cell phone game. That looks like a cell phone game. Cell phone game. Oof, cell phone game. Oh, that looks pretty cool for a cell phone game. Ooh, that's definitely a cell phone game. Okay. Hey, Dreamcast guy, but the Atari is selling at a profit because it only took $10 to make. True. ReviewTech USA reported that the Xbox Series X will cost $600. Monster leaked it. Hold on, I have not seen that. Xbox Series X price leak, Monster? The Xbox Series X has leaked, possibly. This week, Microsoft confirmed the next Xbox. What is the date of this article? August. Okay, yeah, so this came out. Yeah, this came out yesterday. $600. What? What? Yeah, Monster was dumb. Would Spawnwave fire you if you didn't show for the Spawncast? Maybe. No, I skipped the Spawncast sometimes. None of them are cell phone games. That's a joke. I'm joking about the Amico. I'm making jokes. PS1 tier graphics. True. All right, let's see here. Why does this website stop scrolling? Comicbook.com. Did you just crash comicbook.com? I think comicbook.com is crashing. What's happening? God, a lot of new subscribers. This, oh my God, the website actually crashed. I can't believe this website crashed. I've never had that happen. What is happening? I think they have so many ads on the sidebar that it's actually crashing their website. I have Google fiber internet. I have like the fastest internet in the world. How is this not working? How dare you not sell out to keep your integrity? I can't look at the price. That website keeps crashing. Let me see if I can find somebody who posted it who doesn't have a website coded that awfully. Xbox Series X leak monster. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Game Rant doesn't crash. While Microsoft may have lost its biggest launch title, Halo Infinite, to an unfortunate delay, the company continues to be full steam ahead with its Xbox Series X launch plans. In fact, even though Halo Infinite was delayed into 2021, its tie-in promotion with Monster Energy is going forward as planned. Eagle-eyed fans have already begun to scour the fine print in hopes of figuring out more information, such as possible release dates or price points. I love that gamers do this. Honestly, it's very funny to make gamers are like, we love information. Like, more than anything, we just want information. So it's like, let's investigate the price point of a console by looking at leaked notes in the legal disclaimer of an energy drink. Some of those Amico games low key look like We Play rehauls. I mean, I'm probably gonna get the Amico because I'm curious. I'm not gonna get the Atari VCS. Well, I'm conflicted. If I get the Atari VCS, it'll just be for a video. I'll probably review the console and then either sell it or give it away or something, because I can't imagine that I would ever actually want it. Whereas the Amico is interesting. Like the Atari Amico, I'd probably hang out with that. Oh, thank you guys for the super chats. Joshua Rees just super chatted €2 and said, Silent Hill PS5, first person or third person, Pyramid Head 2. From what I've heard and from what I've read, I think that it's going to be third person. I do think that we'll probably see Pyramid Head. The way I've heard about the Silent Hill PlayStation 5 is that it is a back to the roots game. The idea behind it is that Like, if you just make Silent Hill 9, nobody cares about that. But if you make a really, really good Silent Hill 1, again, everybody's going to buy that. Blitz just super chatted $5 and said Sony could crush Microsoft at the gate next gen if they launch Crash Bandicoot 4 on PlayStation 5 and make it a Sony exclusive like the good old days. I have a feeling that they won't do that. So the rumor is that PlayStation is buying exclusives. I bet you guys have seen that. That's been going around, but it's that PS5 buying exclusives. So the rumor basically that's been going around, like according to leakers, is that like PlayStation is just going to studios that are making games. When they were giving out dev kits, they basically went to people and went like, "We want PlayStation 5 exclusivity for at least a year." You know, like I think what happened is that PlayStation realized they can go to, 100 studios and give a bunch of people a couple $1,000, $1 million or something, and make it so that every major game comes first to PlayStation. Some super big stuff they can't buy. Like, let's face it, like Call of Duty's coming this year. Call of Duty, 99% chance this new Call of Duty that's leaking all over the place, the Cold War Call of Duty, that's going to be on Xbox Series X. That's going to be on PlayStation 5 as well. And it's definitely not coming to Nintendo Switch. But I think that the big new exclusives, a big chunk of those are going to PlayStation 5 first, simply because Sony really paid out the butt for it. Crash Bandicoot will be backwards compatible on PlayStation 5. Probably, yeah, probably. Kena is a PlayStation 4 game that'll work on PlayStation 5. Apparently Microsoft tried the same thing, but it was too expensive for $1 trillion company to buy, LOL. Yeah, I've heard that. Well, I think it's that Microsoft is afraid of Microsoft is in a weird spot where Microsoft is eating entire studios. Like, Microsoft has purchased now, 25 major studios in the last 2 years. And good for them. That'll be great in 3 years when those games are all done. But I think what's happened now is that I think Microsoft feels weird about doing exclusivity agreements. Like, if you already own 25 game studios, your basket is that big, you don't want to try and rent little game studios. You don't want to pay for exclusive rights when you've already dished out, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars for your basket. Everyone donate so he doesn't have to sleep on the floor anymore. I like sleeping on the floor. I had a date last night. And my date was hanging out. We were eating cinnamon rolls and stuff. And I was telling her about how I sleep on the floor. And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I don't have a bed." And she was like, "I think you should probably own a bed if you're going to be dating people." Which is probably a good point. Tetris Effect will be exclusive to PlayStation 4. Yeah. Microsoft will buy Batman and the Mortal Kombat series for exclusives. I hope not. Did you sell your Switch Lite? No, I have my Switch Lite, but I think it's dead. Honestly, I think look at, oh my god. I'm going to full screen this for a second just for fun. Look at this. Here's my Switch Lite. I haven't been playing my Switch Lite. Normally I play my Switch Lite when I'm traveling or doing stuff, and I can't travel. Look at that dust. Oh my god, look at the dust on my Switch. Let me make a frowny face. Look at that frowny face. Oh my god, I sure wish I could get played. Oh my gosh. I should not be touching that dusty thing. Oops. Yeah. My Switch Lite is super dead. I'm not even charging it anymore. Yeah, bro, that means you need a bed ASAP. Give a signed Switch Lite away at 200,000. Yeah, maybe I'll maybe I'll give some sort of thing away. Maybe I'll give away a Switch. I feel weird about signing I would feel weird about signing an autograph for a console. If somebody asked me to do it, I'd do it, but I don't know. It feels weird to me. Sell your Switch Lite? Nah, I'll keep my Switch Lite. How's your day going? Good, good. Consider this the start of the bed campaign, says Labyrinth as he donates $5. Okay, so here's one actually I wanted to show y'all, which is definitely that Control leak. Control PS5 Definitive Edition. This is so stupid. I'm so mad about this. Control Ultimate Edition announced. Free upgrade for Xbox. Oh my god, is it really? Oh my god. Hold on. Free upgrade for Xbox Series X. Wait, oh. They're really phrasing this in a dumb way. Does this have night mode? God, there's ads all over this website. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop. Did this website freeze? Oh, God. Okay. I'm trying to get PlayStation 5 mostly for Cyberpunk. I feel the performance on current gen for Cyberpunk is going to be horrid compared even on the Pro or X. Blitz just super chatted $5 and said, Dreamcast guy, 3 games I want to see make a return is Hunt of the Reckoning series. Good choice. Dead Space. Yeah, definitely Dead Space. And Fight Night. I was never really into Fight Night. I do like Dead Space. I do have the Hunt of the Reckoning games, and I really dig those, but you know, I think that Hunt of the Reckoning is long dead. Let me see. I want to click this trailer for a second. Can I see this on YouTube? What is up with? Let me close some of these tabs, maybe. I don't want to listen to the video. I want to click it so I can see the amount of dislikes. Honestly, I just want to see the amount of dislikes. Damn, that's a lot of freaking awards. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Let's see the dislikes on this bad boy. Ooh, boy, that is a lot of dislikes. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a dislike too. This game sucks, by the way. I like this game a lot. I finished it. Only the last part was good in this game. I like the whole game. I thought this game was actually really, really cool. All expansions. A bunch of quotes from websites you don't read or know about. Here, just for fun, let me pull up my... What is this? Control. I keep a copy of every review I've ever done. I thought this game was really cool. Here, I'm going to play this for a second while I catch up on chat. This is the review I did for a while ago. Good old Control. This was all recorded on a PlayStation 4 Pro. And even on PlayStation 4 Pro, this game had some performance issues. It definitely was very stuttery at times. What is your favorite next-gen game you've seen so far? I mean, the big thing to me that I've enjoyed so far is definitely Resident Evil 8 is the biggest thing that we've seen that's coming to PlayStation 5 that I want to play the most because I am a big PlayStation fan. There is a lot of rumors of some PlayStation 5 stuff, but it's not been revealed yet. I don't want to talk about PlayStation 5 games that haven't been revealed, you know. Hey Dreamcast guy, I heard you love Yakuza. I've been trying Yakuza 0. Revan. Good choice, man. I like Yakuza 0. A lot of people say that Yakuza 0 is the best. A lot of people think that's like the best, the pinnacle of the series. I think my favorite is still Kiwami 2. I think my favorites are Yakuza 0, Yakuza 7, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and then probably, it's hard to even choose. 6? Or I said 7. I meant to say Yakuza 6. Horizon Forgotten West. Yeah. The Horizon looks good for sure. Yeah. What do you think about Heroes of Might and Magic 3? I'm not sure. We need another Alan Wake. Yeah, I would love another Alan Wake for sure. I mean, you could play Resident Evil 8 on a Series X. True, yeah. I'm not saying. Somebody asked specifically which PlayStation 5 game I'm excited for, and I'm excited for a game that's on the PlayStation 5. And yes, it happens to also be on the Xbox Series X. Okay, I'm going to time this guy out because he just keeps saying over and over again what I think about Heroes of Might and Magic. I've answered your question, so now you can't talk for 2 minutes. There we go. Put user in timeout. There we go. Will you be looking at Wasteland 3? Probably not. Honestly, I suck at Wasteland. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in any videos. I tried to play the Wasteland games. I suck at them. I am like absolute garbage at that kind of like strategy game. Okay, so we've seen some of this. I really like the Spoopy. It's an extra spoopy game. It's maximum spookiness. God, I really enjoyed this game. But let's look at the article now and why everybody's really mad. Remedy has announced Control Ultimate Edition, bundling up the base game and its expansions for a staggered release beginning August 27th, 1 year after the launch of the original game. Control Ultimate Edition is coming to Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Epic Games Store and Steam. Those who purchased Control Ultimate Edition on Xbox One or PS4 will receive a free digital upgrade to the Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5 versions. This upgrade path is only available for those who purchase the Ultimate Edition. If you've previously purchased the base game, you will not receive a free next-gen upgrade. That is super stupid. That is so dumb. And you're still... Oh, okay, so you'll still get it digitally this year on PlayStation 5, and you'll get it physically next year on next gen. That's so weird. Dark Souls is great. To people in chat who are asking, like, when's a good chance to get into Dark Souls or a good way to get into it, honestly, I think you should play them backwards. I think the easiest way to do it is Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1, Demon Souls, and then, of course, Sekiro Bloodborne. Remedy is being extremely anti-consumer, yeah. Any speculation on what place BioShock will go? Oh, I don't know. Let's look at that rumor, though, because that is a good one. Let's see here. BioShock 4! Fantastical setting. Skip Dark Souls 2. I like Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 definitely got better over time, for sure. Dark Souls 2 used to be a little bit of a weirdo mess. Here, let me... Why Souls backwards? And the reason I say that is because each Dark Souls game actually got easier. All the first Dark Souls and Demon Souls games are brutal. They are so freaking savage. So I think that they're a lot more accessible if you go in reverse order. So Dark Souls 3 has the most magic, the most weapons, the most balance, and honestly, each of the bosses in Dark Souls 3 has some sort of trick to it. So Dark Souls 3 is very, very easy to beat if you're like patient or you look up online guides. Dark Souls 2, it's more difficult. Magic isn't as good. You get a chance to kind of run around more, but the map isn't super good. But the bosses are easy. And then Dark Souls 1, very complicated to get around. Bosses are pretty dang hard. And your weapons, really you need to know what you're doing with them. So I thought that the best way to do it is Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1. And then, of course, you can finish off with Demon Souls Remastered. Or Remake. Dark Souls 2 is the hardest for me. I don't know why. Yeah, I think Dark Souls 2 is really hard as well, yeah. I don't know why, but every time someone mentions Dark Souls 1 and then 3, but never 2. So the thing is, Dark Souls 2 was made by a different team, wasn't it? Dark Souls 2 was not Miyazaki or whatever. New job listings for the next Bioshock game. Let me make sure. Okay, it's on screen. New job listings for the next Bioshock game, tentatively called Bioshock 4, have confirmed the game is in development for next-gen platforms. In other words, it's in development for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and will likely skip this current generation of consoles, aka the PS4 and Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Beyond this, the job listings also tease a new and fantastical world. Now, the specific usage of fantastical is interesting. Sure, you could describe Rapture as fantastical, but it's not quite the word you would use to describe the setting. It perfectly describes Columbia, but Rapture, I don't think so. That said, even more interesting is the usage of fantastical in the usage of... Okay, they're just going to break down this this real critically. Let me put up my Bioshock review. Where did I put that? I'm so glad I played through all the Bioshock games again recently. Dark Souls 2 is hard because throws too many mechanics. Oh god, I forgot that I put this cheesy joke where I held up all the games. Okay. Sekiro is way harder than Souls. Do you really think that, Cody? I actually thought that Sekiro... So I played Sekiro before there were strategy guides. I beat Sekiro like about 4 days before it came out. I thought that Sekiro was kind of easy. You know? I thought that Sekiro was so easy to understand, and I think that's the major difficulty of these games, is not necessarily the bosses having a million health. It's mostly just, you know, the confusion. Have you played LA Noire? Yes, I have. I have played all of LA Noire. I've beaten LA Noire twice, but I've never done a single bit of the DLC. But on the topic of Bioshock, as you can see here, I got some Bioshock gameplay here from the Bioshock collection. I love Bioshock. Actually, right next to me, I have the Bioshock book that nobody talks about. Bioshock Rapture by John Shirley. Nobody talks about the Bioshock book, but it's so good. Well, I think that the next Bioshock is probably going to go somewhere very, very different. So here's the big thing that we need to realize about the new Bioshock is that it's all new developers. Bioshock is not being produced by Ken Levine. Everybody involved with the original Bioshocks, for the most part, has moved on to other projects. And I think the reason why is just because, like, after you make art of this caliber, like, these games are amazing. Like, I think everybody who's ever played Bioshock, they're so good. Look at this. It's insane to me that this is, like, what, 8 years old. This looks so good. It's so freaking amazing. But after you make art this good, you probably want to move on to other projects. So I think some programmers may have stayed over, but all the lead people, all the music people, Ken Levine himself, who was like the mastermind of it, all of them has moved on. So somebody in chat said Space Bioshock. I think that the next Bioshock, I do like two people posted comments back to back. Somebody said Bioshock Infinite is trash, and then right under it is Bioshock Infinite is my favorite. I love Bioshock Infinite. I like Bioshock Infinite a lot. Like, this is Bioshock Infinite. It's so good. I think Bioshock Infinite, it relies a lot on the twist. Bioshock 1 and Bioshock Infinite are really heavily leaning on the twist being good. But I think the gunplay, the magic, everything is great. Oh, God, it brings back so many memories looking at this. I think that Bioshock 4 might go somewhere weird. Imagine if Bioshock 4 decides to introduce more time travel-y stuff and we go to the past. I think that's what it would be. Art direction greater than graphical fidelity, says Subaru. Yeah, for sure. We're getting so many subscribers. Oh, Susan, I missed your super chat there, Susan. Susan super chatted 10 euros and said, love your content every day. Thank you so much there, Susan. I'll put it in the next thing I want to get is a this is the camera I use for my videos. It's a Canon, and it's good. The downside of it, though, is that this cannot plug into my computer. It has a USB. This specific model is so outdated, it can't actually be used as a webcam. So the next thing I'm going to do is upgrade my webcam because I love doing these streams. Honestly, these streams are like some of my favorite times of the week. But as you can see, my webcam quality is not the best. My webcam quality, my microphone's great. I'm super glad that I've been able to get like this cool ass microphone. What's up, gamers? Dreamcast guy here, talking today about streaming. But this webcam needs to be upgraded. So that's the next thing is all super chats are going to, I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get a new camera or a new webcam, but I got to get something. Let's see here. I still think that whatever BioShock 4 is, it's probably years and years away. This is is that a Mark II or a Mark II Dreamcast guy? This is a G7X Mark II, I think. Maybe it's a Mark I. I never finished the BioShock Infinite DLC. Wasn't any good? Yes, the BioShock Infinite is very good. BioShock Infinite DLC is very, very good, but it also feels it feels a little bit weird. The DLC in BioShock Infinite is it almost feels like you're telling a story and somebody else decided to finish it, you know? Dreamcast guy, what's your favorite God of War? The 2018 one. Some people get mad about this. I hate most of the God of War games. I have played and beaten every God of War, and I hate most of them. I really do not like the old God of War games. I own them. Actually, I even own the God of War collection. I own the pretty dang rare God of War PSP games, and I kind of hate them. But that's just my opinion. Honestly, I don't think that other people should hate them, but I don't think that, like, old school God of War to me, it was so formulaic. He walked up and punched people, and then he, like, gets at his chest muscles. You know, it's... Maybe he doesn't touch his nipples that much. Matt Thornton just super chatted 5 euros and says, I hope The Wolf Among Us 2 does well. I'd hate to see Telltale go under again. Yeah, Matt, I don't know if it will, mostly because, like, those super story-heavy games... Man, they don't sell as well as they used to. Those, like, purely narrative experiences. You got to keep the budget low. Holy heck, Mr. Pete 1985 just super chatted $20 and said, "I'll simp for the camera upgrade." Damn, thank you. Too manly for you, yeah. The original God of War games, I think my problem was that I liked the mythology. I think the stories, actually, in the original God of War games were badass. I seriously thought that they were badass. Seeing, like, Kratos fight the Titans and, you know, going against Zeus in, like, a literal, visceral combat, like, that was badass. My problem was that I did not like the gameplay of the original God of War games. They felt so formulaic. It was like a lot of times in the old God of War games, I'd find a particular combo that worked best, and then I would just cycle it over and over again, like square, square, triangle, square, square, triangle, for the entire 10-hour adventure. Whereas the new God of War game, I feel like the fact that they spaced out your weapons, that was a smart choice. I like the way that the upgrades were on individual pieces of your gear. The new God of War that they did in 2018 leaned more into the RPG aspect, and I think that's absolutely worked for it. PS5 over Xbox, right? I know you're probably getting bored. So yes, I am getting both. Now, to be brutally honest, right now I'm probably... I'm probably 10 times more excited for the PlayStation 5 than I am for the Xbox Series X. I am still buying both day one, but PlayStation 5 is going to be my main gaming thing. I mean, it's hard to imagine what I'm going to do with my Xbox Series X. You know, I'm going to play Yakuza 7 on it. I'm going to play some upgraded Xbox One games, and that's it. Infinity Ripper in chat says, the new God of War was amazing, but I still like the originals quite a bit. Nice, nice. Destiny FOMO, the one and only legendary Destiny FOMO, super chatted 25 freaking dollars and said, "I'll simp for a new camera any day." Destiny, you are too dang nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Maybe what I'll do is, Destiny, I'll talk to you sometime about cameras. Maybe you can help me pick something out. I'll talk to Spawnwave too. I know that Spawnwave knows a lot about Cam Link. Isn't that the thing people do? You can buy a good camera, and then there's like a special cable that plugs it into your computer so you can use it as a webcam. I think I'm going to do that. My plan currently is PlayStation 5 this holiday, and then Xbox sometime next year. Yeah, Scott, that's probably the smart way to do it for sure. Let me drink some more of this. Van City, that's an interesting comment. He says, "What are your thoughts on Xbox possibly even deciding at one time they were thinking of releasing Halo in pieces?" I've heard some of those rumors. Let me. Oh my gosh, hello to the 600 people watching. I think that there's been a rumor going around that that the development for Halo Infinite is very here. You know what? Let's get MS Paint. Edit. Okay, here's where I was making fun of that Army Esports guy. Select all. Delete. Where's my delete button? There we go. Okay, so first and foremost, let's make this all black because there we go. Okay, and now we'll just get. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a study time here, folks. This is Halo Talk. Let me get a thick brush, nice little thicken. Boom, boom. Halo. This marker sucks. What am I doing in my life? Halo Talk. Okay, so let's just say hypothetically, right now that Halo is like 40% done. All right, let's say that Halo is right here. It's a big old ring. Let's say that they've managed to finish the trees and Master Chief. Here's Master Chief as a stick figure. So they have the physics, they have the graphics, somewhat. Obviously, the graphics kind of suck. The problem is that it sounds like Halo, and one of the leaks that's come out is that Halo is a bunch of pieces right now. So we're gonna do let's do a broken Halo. It is not complete. There is a chunk of multiplayer that's done. There's a chunk of single player that's done. There's a chunk of cutscenes and stuff they have finished. There's a chunk of co-op firefight missions, but they're not all finished. No single chunk is 100% done. So my question to chat that I want to pitch to y'all, if you're buying the Xbox Series X, or if you have an Xbox One, would you be up for buying Halo if it was going to come out as early access and in chunks? Imagine if it came out in 4 big chunks. Imagine you got this in November. Let's say that you buy Halo Infinite as a box right now. This would be your campaign. We'll put a big old C there. And then let's say 3 months later, you get your multiplayer. All right, so far this would be let's say this comes out in November. This would come out February. And then say 3 months after that, we get like some sort of firefight missions. And then over here, we get the first of what we'll just call it. We'll put a D here. God, it's the worst circle. That was supposed to be a circle. Can you have fucking... Oh my God. I almost want to redo it. But let's say this is like your DLC. So say like it starts out single player, multiplayer, firefights, and the last one will be DLC, which would say like a year after release, this is when it'd actually come back and add a bunch of single player, bunch of multiplayer, bunch of everything. Would you buy that? Chat. Would you buy that? Would you buy this version of Halo? This version of Halo that is going to be early access and over the course of a year becomes a bigger project. Let's say that it starts out early access, but because... Oh my God, am I sneeze again? How am I breathing in so much? All right, I'm breathing in so much dust, but how would you feel if this ended up being the biggest Halo ever, but you're buying it early access? Everybody in chat, everybody chat with, nope, nah, nope, no, no. Master Chief Collection all over again. Bless you, thank you. I'd buy it. Okay, so somebody says they'd buy it. I wouldn't even play through Games Pass. I'm not buying Halo at all. Never was my jam. I like the circle number 4 the most. This should be my frowny face. Oh my gosh. Holy. Cool Dude Super Noob super chatted 2250. God dang, y'all are dropping big super chats. Thank y'all for the huge super chats today. Seriously. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna... These super chats are so big. I'm gonna read yours in a second, but I just want to say I'm probably gonna be able to buy a new webcam this month. Holy shoot. Cool Dude Super Noob says, more for the new Dreamcast Guy camera fund. Did you grab Rogue Company beta code, by the way? I'd like to hear your take on it. I like it. So I have a bunch of Rogue Company beta gameplay done. I dig it. Rogue Company is actually really cool. I like the dances and stuff. Rogue Company is really good for a beta. I think the animations are a little bit weird. I like the fact that everybody has one gun. There's a lot of stuff in Rogue Company that is really smart. Here, let me... In case y'all don't know, this is the Rogue Company beta. It comes out later this year. There's a lot of stuff in here that actually works exceptionally well. I'm not sure how long I'll play it. If I'm just being like super honest, I probably wouldn't play this game more than like a week. Like, this is the kind of game that I'd play for a week and then I'd move on. But it was a fun week playing it for sure, you know? I think there's a weird problem. I think it has crossplay, and it seems like the crossplay is a little bit funky. I kept running into people that would just play bad and stuff, but it's pretty good. Rogue Company is better than Halo Infinite. True. Let me read this other super chat real quick here. Hector the Chill Guy just super chatted $5 and said, "Hey Max, are you going to play Grounded on The Last of Us Part 2? I might. I kind of want to try The Last of Us Part 2 permadeath mode." Yeah, let's see that in beautiful diagram. What all was in that patch? Last of Us Part 2 update. Not Yoda update. Okay, I dropped my controller, but I caught it. Ooh, the Grounded update is now available. Let's see how many dislikes this has. I feel like people are still bombing the hell out of this game. Oh, they're not. Look at that. 20,000 likes. Oh my gosh. I'm sick of Fortnite and its clones. I don't think that... I don't think that Rogue Company is really a Fortnite clone. It's more of a ripoff of Valorant. It's Valorant that's easier. Oops, my phone is on. Let me turn my phone off. Sorry about that. Hey, dude, love your channel. Thank you so much there, John Doe. One of my real life friends texted me and said, "Hey, I see you're streaming. Good luck, man." Well, hello there, Casey. Thank you for messaging me. I'm currently live streaming. You can just type it in chat. You can play Last of Us Part 2 on permadeath mode and then just have Abby permadie. Valorant is a CSGO copy. Yeah, Valorant is a CSGO copy. As somebody who never really got into CSGO, though, I do for some reason really like... I really like Valorant. I can't explain why, but I really like Valorant. It really pushes my buttons. So yes, I'm going to play Last of Us Part 2 at some point on Grounded. I'm not sure if I'll ever play it on stream. I might try it at some point. We'll see. Oh my gosh. James Blick just super chatted $5 Canadians and says, "Have you tried Hypercharge Unboxed?" What the hell is Hypercharge Unboxed? Hypercharge Unboxed. What the hell is this? Is this like it's like a Toy Soldiers knockoff? And I mean that in a good way. What the hell is this? Protect the hypercore and build your defense. Play 4-player. Oh, so it's not versus. It's like a tower defense, like a first-person shooter tower defense with toys. What the hell is this? I've never seen or heard of this game before. Oh, it must be really obscure, and you know how you can tell? It has 22 reviews. Or 22 recent reviews, 1,000 total reviews. I might check that out at some point. I'll play that for fun sometime. And then I also got a super chat from Avidan Smith. Hey, Avidan, how's it going, man? It said $5 super chat and said, "What's good, Max? Hope you're having a good week." Dude, I've been having a great week. I have been secretly playing a game. I've been playing this game, guys, that I finally get to talk about on Monday. It's good. It is really, really, really freaking good. It's been kicking my ass. I got stuck on a boss for 2 hours at one point. I can't wait to talk about that Monday. It's going to be real good. I haven't edited the video yet, but it's good. Okay. The first major edition of Last of Us Part 2, the recent sequel on PlayStation 4 from developer Naughty Dog, released today. As we noted when first announced, this is a slew of different odds and ends included as part of the Grounded update. New Grounded difficulty, as well as permadeath. How does permadeath work? Is the permadeath automatically the hardest difficulty? Could I do permadeath on easy mode? You're a kid's toy. You're not the real Buzz Lightyear. It's true. I'm not Buzz Lightyear. It's not the Control DLC. The human eye can only see 2 frames per second. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, I agree. Somebody in chat, Scott in chat says, when are we going to know these console prices? Yeah, it's becoming so ridiculous. The fact that, like, the new consoles now are probably coming out in less than 100 days. And we still can't pre-order them. We still don't know the price of them. Like, seriously, last week, I was tweeting with somebody and they were talking to me about games and prices and stuff. And somebody straight up told me, I am not buying any games. I'm not buying any controllers. I'm not buying any upgrades for my PC. I have to save up every single penny until they reveal the price of the PlayStation 5. And that made me feel bad because, like, PlayStation gamers are in a weird spot where they're excited for the PlayStation 5. They want to get Bugsnax and stuff, but they have no idea. Like the fact that we still don't have a pre-order date, we still don't have even a rough price range from Sony themselves. It's bonkers, you know? The game you're playing is unannounced. The game I'm playing is announced. I can't give any hints about the game I'm playing, but I did just beat it. I beat it right before the stream started, so I'm going to be writing the script today, recording the audio tonight, editing everything together, and then posting that on Monday. Bugsnax, whatever. Captain, is that true? Let me see. Captain in chat just said, here, let's see here. When did they announce the price of the PS2? Captain in chat just said something that's kind of blowing my mind here, but he said, Sony did the same for the PlayStation 2. They had a release date, but no price until the week before launch. Sony Computer oh my god. Okay. Sony Computer Entertainment announced the launch date and price of the PlayStation 2 during an pre-E3 press conference. No, hey, Captain, you're wrong. You're wrong, Captain. So even then, look at this. This was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, they announced it with the console, basically. During an E3 pre-press conference in Los Angeles, the PlayStation 2 will ship in North America on October. So they announced the price 10 months early. That's crazy to think about. No, sorry. Why am I thinking it that way? 5 months early. May to October. 5 months early. They plan to sell 1 million PS2s. Woo, I guess they were way more successful than I thought they would be. Let's see what these 12 comments are. Came here to find the PlayStation 2 launch price. What a poor business decision to make the PlayStation 3 cost 2 times more. Go PS4. I came from further in the future and Sony's about to go bankrupt. I remember all the hype for 2. This is so funny, all these super old comments. PlayStation 2. I had my PS2 only in 2006. Look at this guy. It's amazing to think that the PlayStation 2 was almost 10 years ago. Such a great console. And I love that this comment is 10 years ago now. That's good. I love super old comment sections. Things made way more sense 20 years ago. They should delay. No, I don't think they should delay the consoles. I think that the consoles need to come out at this point. Are you selling, son? I love the Are you winning, son meme so much. Have you played Persona 3 and 4? Yes, I have played Persona 3 and 4. I've beaten both Persona 3 and Persona 4. I've only beaten Persona 4 Golden. I haven't beaten the original Persona. Or the original version of Persona 4 on PlayStation 2. I wonder where that guy is now. Yeah, right? Anytime I see people and their comments are from like 10 years ago, I think like, I wonder if this guy's dead. Chief Freeman. Great times, great memories. How excited we were waiting for the PlayStation 2. This guy typed this before the PlayStation 4 was even out. I almost want to type a comment on this super old article and be like, oh my god, my PlayStation smells like fart. Oh, is the PlayStation... the audio was just low because I got away from the mic. I'm thinking of trading in my Xbox One X and PS4 Slim and iPad Mini to GameStop and pre-order the Series X when pre-orders go up. For once this generation, so normally I tell people, keep your previous hardware. 99% of the time I tell people, keep your previous hardware. We had to do that with the PlayStation 3 specifically. I've mentioned this in the past, but I actually kept my PlayStation 3 hooked up to my TV alongside my PlayStation 4 for like the first 6 months. There were not a lot of PlayStation 4 games. That first 6 months was real slim pickings. And that's when I was trying to do YouTube videos back then, like 7 years ago. So I was buying games. There just wasn't a lot coming out. So I was still playing predominantly on my PlayStation 3 until like, I don't know, a couple months in the life cycle. This time around, things are going to be very different. PlayStation 4 sounds like it's going to be pretty heavily backwards compatible. Microsoft is promising that they're going to be like almost completely backwards compatible. If you were somebody that was thinking about selling your Xbox One for an Xbox One X, I would do it. Honestly, I would do it. I'm going to keep mine. Well, am I? I'm going to keep mine because sentimental value. My PlayStation 4 specifically, I've got the see-through PlayStation 4, and it means a lot to me. But I'm probably going to keep my Xbox One as well. I have the Xbox. I have the see-through, or sorry, what is it? The white. I have the white Xbox One S, and I like that. I'll be keeping my PlayStation 4 for collection's sake. Yeah. PlayStation 5 is going to be $500. I hope that it's going to be $500. I worry about it. I think if the PlayStation 5 is $600 or somehow $700, and this is a hypothetical, if it costs that much, I think they're going to have some problems. Let's look at that. I bet you guys wish you could see my top secret YouTuber DMs. Ooh, you guys have no idea. I see the coolest stuff. People tell me top secret stuff all day. All right. I wish this website... Where's the night mode button? I want to know night mode. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite game. Why are you saying weird prices? And the thing is, because we don't know. We don't know. Like, the thing is, right now, we seriously have no idea. Like, oh my God. Why am I getting I'm getting an ad for, like, tampon underwear? What the hell? Why am I getting this ad? Anyways, besides bleedy underwear, we don't know. It could go the other direction. If PlayStation's really ballsy, we might actually see a $400 PlayStation 5. You know, who knows? We have no idea. Industry insider Tidux has revealed that Sony is planning to announce the major PlayStation 5 plans, including the release date, price, teardown, and more details on its new console in late August or early September. Only after Microsoft has shown their hand first. While it is just all speculation and should be taken with a pinch of salt, Jeff Grubb has also claimed that August will be an Xbox-heavy month. Oh man, it's that heavy flow, implying that Sony isn't going to have much to show just yet. Dreamcast guy is getting secret tips sent to him by Genesis guy. Pro gamer underwear, yeah. There was when World of Warcraft Classic was about to come out. I have a bunch of World of Warcraft Classic gameplay. I've been wanting to do a video more about World of Warcraft Classic at some point. But what was always funny is before World of Warcraft Classic came out, there were a bunch of people trying to figure out like how fast they could level up their characters. And no joke, some guy decided to test how many times you could poop in adult diapers. There was a guy who was like, I'm going to play World of Warcraft for like 6 days straight, and I'm just going to poop my pants like 80 times. And so this dude, this World of Warcraft fan, decided to write a review of all the best adult diapers, and it was the most disgusting thing ever. All right, PS5 release date, prices, details coming early September. Here's what Grubb posted on Twitter. Like I said, it's going to be an Xbox kind of an Xbox month. It already did the Xbox Cloud announcement, and Phil has already showed up on Samsung Galaxy thing. Should still see more about the Xbox Series S, and yet another big reason to get Games Pass in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And Titus's post, PlayStation is preparing to show a teardown, backwards compatibility info, more exclusives, release dates, and price. It was supposed to be shown in early August, but will be shown after Xbox shows their hand first, late August to early September. If that's true, that's interesting. This eternal stalemate, though, is getting really, really stale. What the hell is wrong with people? Dreamcast guy, OnlyFans like Destiny FOMO. Nah, man. I would never do an OnlyFans because I ain't got nothing to show. Does no one understand that Microsoft has more money so they can make it cheaper than Sony and take that loss? Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that what might happen is the Xbox Series X might be $600, and then the Xbox Series S will be $400. But we'll see how that works out. And then the PlayStation 5 disc version will probably be $500, and then the digital edition will probably be $450. Well, it looks like you got a new gen console. Only how much? Yeah. Rumors say that we'll find out the price of the new consoles at the register. That's a pretty good joke. Let's see here. All right, guys. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. What do y'all want to talk about? What topics do y'all want to dig into? Take another drink while chat catches up. Yeah, so we talked about it earlier. We dug all the way to the bottom. We discovered that the leaks saying that PlayStation 5 was having trouble with graphics were wrong. The PlayStation 5 leaks were completely false. It turned out that the system is fine. In fact, other game developers have already said they have games running at 4K, 60 frames a second, even in pre-release builds. Stop asking for donations and get a real job. That's a great piece of feedback, but I'm not asking for donations. Mohit Gart. Oh, God, I'm so bad at names. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Mohit. As always, nobody feel obliged. Nobody is forced to super chat. I appreciate the super chats. Every time you super chat, I'm able to upgrade my equipment. Honestly, the main thing I spend super chat money on is making sure the streams are better. That's it. If you don't want to do it, I'm totally fine. Love you guys a bunch. What do you think about Mafia? What do you think about Mafia Remaster looking like Mafia 3? I'm not super happy about it, but ignore those kinds of hater comments. I don't even think stuff like that doesn't even feel like a hater comment. It feels like I feel like sometimes people just try and provide feedback. Honestly, I have a thing that a lot of people, even if people are leaving a mean comment, I don't think that they're trying to be mean. I actually think that they're trying to provide feedback. I don't think that they're trying to be disrespectful. They're not trying to like rip into me. I honestly think that a lot of times they want to try and improve the content and they're trying to provide feedback. A lot of times, even if a mean comment is saying, show your face less in videos, you're ugly, I really do feel like what they're trying to say is if you show your face less, you'll get more subscribers. At least that's the way I see it. Is I think a lot of times people are trying to provide what they view as positive feedback, even if it has a negative tone. Yes. Your thoughts on the new weapons and 3 paths of Cyberpunk. Those look so good. The new Cyberpunk stuff is insane. Cyberpunk paths. These look so good. Have you played Cyberpunk? No, I didn't get a chance to play it. They did do that special like 3-hour demo. I did not get invited to play it, but someday I'm going to. Three cyberpunk lives are corporate, nomad, and street kid. Choosing a life path will not only give you give V a backstory, but will determine which Night City district you start the game in, as well as the characters you meet along the way. The corporate. Oh, these are all so cool. Look at this giant white block. This is supposed to be an ad, but the ad isn't loading properly. These websites all run like crap. I like the Outsider one. Cyber Pimp. I'm going crypto. I am playing Cyberpunk on PlayStation 4, though I am playing it directly on my PlayStation 5. Corporate. A high-pressured corporate position as an Arasaka agent with a body cram full of the highest military-grade software and plenty of drugs. You'll start out at Arasaka Tower, and you'll be able to explore the fast-paced and neo-militaristic megacorp. This is where you'll meet up with Agent Jenkins and begin your story in Night City. As well as the Arasaka Tower, Lizzie's Bar is a place where you'll be able to group up with friends and probe the workings of internal affairs within the corporation. You'll also find Jackie here, along with Mock's gang. Exclusive to Corporate Life Path is a character called Abernathy, along with Arasaka executive envied by her subordinate, Agent Jenkins. The corporate life provides a lot of insight into the twisted corporate life blood of the city. Right now, corporate is the one that I'm most interested in because I think it seems the most different from any style of cyberpunk I've seen before. Tech Wattage just donated $5 and says, "I've got my eyes on you, Microsoft." Thanks so much for the donation, man. Here's the one. Nomad's the Outsiders, right? Yeah, this is the one I think I've seen the most people curious about. Nomad. Nomads are usually found in groups, but you'll start out alone in the Badlands, a wasteland spotted with derelict buildings where you'll meet Jackie Wells. This Cyberpunk 27 life path takes you from the stretch of desert surrounding Night City straight to its border, where you'll be thrown into interrogation while hauling precious cargo, an iguana. You'll also meet a sheriff on your travel who protects a remote town from corruption and crime. And this seems like the one we've actually seen the most in previous trailers. Street Kid. As a street kid, you'll know the city like the back of your hand, immersed in urban sprawl where your connections run deep and you've got plenty of street kid and street smarts. Your journey will begin at El Callado Cojo in Haywood Dive Bar, where you'll get plenty of friends with connections. The bar is where you'll meet Kirk, a resourceful ally in Night City. They'll set you on the first tasks, and Padre, an old friend of V's, an experienced fixer. All these seem so cool, but I think I'm going corporate. Are you excited for Samurai Jack? Yes, absolutely. So what's the name? What's I'm spacing on it. What's the name of Keanu Reeves' character? Cyberpunk. Why am I doing that with this? Cyberpunk 27 Keanu. What's his character name? Johnny. That's right. He's Johnny Silverhand. Johnny Silverhand. I want to take corporate path, but I think Judy. Yeah, I think that all of them. I think it's interesting. I want to see what happens. I definitely want to check it out. I want to check out all three of the paths in some capacity for sure. Johnny Salthand. Somebody said, "What do you think about all the rumors involving what's going on with Scott Pilgrim? The Scott Pilgrim game looks like it's probably going to come back." A playful bit of trolling from yours truly has resulted in some very, very good news. Oh, was that trolling? I thought that was real news. It was buried digitally in 2014. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, is kind of legendary. Not only was it one of the best beat-em-ups of the past decade, I mean it even kicked out the last decade. It was released in 2011, so that's saying something. But it was also legendary for being delisted and lost to either the PSN or Xbox Live Arcade forever. The creator was hired by Ubisoft. John Wick Silverhand, yeah. Johnny Silverham. Yeah, Johnny Silverham does sound good. I feel like it's a guy who walks around with just a big old ham sandwich, and he's like, don't make me eat this. I don't want to eat this. Kind of disappointed that Samurai Jack Battle Through Time is digital only and limited physical edition only for Switch, PS4. Yeah, I'm buying I think I'm gonna be reviewing Samurai Jack. I'm very excited for it. I think I'm probably getting a code pretty soon. And I'm definitely excited for Samurai Jack. Lazy Lomback super chatted $2 and said, do you think Ghost of Tsushima will get Game of the Year? I don't know if it'll get it overall. I mean, right now, so far, Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite Game of the Year. My favorite Game of the Year. Thanks to everybody who's been subscribing, by the way. I have that thing, so now it pops up whenever people subscribe, it pops up in the middle of the screen. A lot of subscribers this last couple days. I really appreciate it. Is Crisis Remastered coming out physically? I don't think so. Do you think Final Fantasy 16 will be any good? I hope so. I think that the crazy success of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is probably teaching a lot of lessons to Square Enix. If you come out with a game, because let's face it, Final Fantasy VII Remake was made internally. It was made by like the main team over at Square Enix, and it has sold a lot of copies. Freaking Final Fantasy VII Remake just keeps selling and selling and selling and selling and selling. I think that now they realize that if they're going to do Final Fantasy 16 in a way that sells more than Final Fantasy 15, I think they realize that they need to keep it fast, keep it fun, keep it emotional. I think that's part of the reason the Final Fantasy 7 Remake sold so much is that the combat is great, it's really exciting, and the memes. There's so much like silliness that really works, like chin-up competitions and like side quests where you're hunting down chocobos. I'm really curious to see like what Final Fantasy 16 turns into. Man, so many subscribers today. I'm ready to bet money that it gets Game of the Year. Yeah, I mean, right now, Ghost of Tsushima is exactly what I wanted in a game. 100% Ghost of Tsushima. It nailed exactly what the frick I want in a game, you know? Exactly what I wanted in a game. I'm excited for Cyberpunk, but until I play it right now, of the games I've played, definitely Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite. I like Ghost of Tsushima, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey is still better. We need a Bouncer remake. Ooh. I thought that Final Fantasy VIII was better than Final Fantasy VII. The main reason that people hate Final Fantasy VIII, because there are people out there that are really hardcore Final Fantasy VIII haters. They don't like the plot twist. Okay, so I want to do another drawing. Honestly, making those drawings is fun to me. Let's do another drawing here. Edit. All right, you guys ready? This is drawing time with Max. Select all. Delete. Fill black. There we go. All right, we're gonna list why everybody hates. We're gonna show you. This is the reason that everybody hates Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VIII. You guys ready? Yeah. Final Fantasy VIII is great. I love Final Fantasy VIII. Most of you probably love Final Fantasy VIII. But let's talk about the things that people don't like most. FF8. All right, let's face it. Number one, the main character is a piece of wood. See, this is a piece of wood with a frowny face on it. That is Squall. That's our hero. Now, Squall is strong. He has a cool weapon. We're going to put a little gun blade in his hand. Pew. See, that's little lasers coming out. There's his little gun blade. He's got a cool gun. He's got some cool stuff. But the guy hates being in the game. Honestly, I think the main thing that people hate about Final Fantasy VIII is that Squall is a piece of wood. That's okay, right? Now, next up is the magic. We're going to put some nice little fire right here. The magic system in Final Fantasy VIII is called the draw system. Now, if you're a master magician, like Frowny Face Squall is, you would assume that you could just shoot it out. You could just throw that fire all day long. I mean, you're a mage, right? Wrong. The way it actually works is instead the draw system. Instead of being able to just draw, or instead of being able to just cast magic, you have to find a monster. Like this. Here's your little monster. And then what you have to do is, in order to get magic, you kneel down in front of them and you put your mouth right here and you suck the magic out. You know, actually, this demonstration's over. Don't insult Plank Woods like that. Thank you for the help me. Leon just super chatted $7 and said, I love your reviews. Keep up the good work. Mr. Pete 1985 just super chatted $2 and said, don't insult planks of wood like that. I like the draw system. The draw system was interesting for sure. I thought the draw system was interesting because you'd actually equip specific pieces of like magic to particular parts of gear. I thought that what really made Final Fantasy VIII work, it's like got a bit excited there. I thought what made Final Fantasy VIII work was definitely that you could really customize your character in a way that doesn't exist in any other Final Fantasy. You do just suck the magic out. That's how it works. Yeah, and I didn't want to talk about the big plot twist, but I'll talk about it because it's been like 20 years. But all the people in Final Fantasy VIII are secretly best friends, and they didn't realize it because they got amnesia. Yep, that's the real plot twist in Final Fantasy VIII, is that everybody was best friends. Everybody literally was raised in the same orphanage. One of the main bad guys is actually like the head of the orphanage, but she got amnesia too. Everybody got amnesia. Everybody just forgot. The card game was great. Yeah, dude, I love Tetramaster. I love all the Final Fantasy card games. I like all the Final Fantasy VIII minigames, or all the minigames in all the Final Fantasies. Gofford in chat says, my girlfriend's really good at the draw system according to your diagram. Oh my god. Just like, oh man, it's time to get more magic. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. We're done with that. Amnesia, every writer's greatest asset, for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right, this stream's kind of going off the rails. I should probably wrap this up. I don't normally like card games. In a lot of card games, I don't like them. Or in real life, I'm not a big fan of card games. In real life, I don't play like Magic the Gathering. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't play any of that stuff. No, don't clip that. Nobody clip that. Banned. Final Fantasy X Blitzball. Yeah, Final Fantasy X Blitzball is fantastic. Final Fantasy VII's Chocobo Racing. I like the snowboarding in Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy XI obviously had a lot of different styles of mini game in it. Final Fantasy XII had, I thought that the hunts were like an interesting side thing. You know, it's washing day. I muted you, Dreamcast guy, because I just got it for the Switch. Flip off the camera. I'm not going to flip off the camera. Oh, God. Yeah, that's going to be a GIF. Somebody's going to put that GIF on Twitter. Now, whenever you type Dreamcast guy on Twitter, it's going to be me drawing with my mouth. there was a new Fall Guys game mode that you just did, right? Yeah, there was a new Fall Guys. I've seen my roommate play the new Fall Guys game mode, but I haven't played it yet. Ever since I pretended to suck a dick, we lost 80 viewers. Worth it. It was totally worth it. All right. Thanks everybody for watching today. I'm gonna wrap this up now that I'm kind of going crazy. I need to eat a pizza and hang out some. Love you guys very much. Thanks everybody for the super chats. Thanks everybody for the subscriptions. Thanks everybody for the likes, the fun questions, and the fun talk. I'm glad that we were able to get to the bottom of the mystery of the checkerboarded PlayStation 5 stuff, which turned out to be completely false. But thanks for watching. You guys rock. Love you very much. Have a good rest of your day. And I'm gonna go chow down on some pizza. Much love to everybody. Do me a giant favor and keep dreaming. This is why you need an OnlyFans.